Okay, right, so quick intro. I'm at a house in Droitwich. It's an old, I think it's Victorian. It looks, it's a black and white timber house, but I don't think it's as old as Tudor. And it was abandoned about 20 years ago. The owners, I think the wife died, and then the owner, the guy, I don't know if he died or he moved on, but it's been vacant a long time. There was been a few videos made here, and I watched one 2 years ago. It's called the Droitwich Hoarders house, or the Droitwich Spa Hoarders house, and it's called that because there used to be the two barns I'm going to show you, which was full of vintage cars, and when you actually go around the place, you can still see a few parts, tyres. There's just next to me here, there's an old bumper. So sadly they've disappeared, and the guy that actually came back, the Urbex, came back, and he was quite upset that they'd actually gone. I don't know if they've been taken away legally or they went for scrap metal. I know there's pictures in the kitchen that are there's a cooker and that's gone, so scrap metal. I'm hoping they've gone and been recycled, or maybe even renovated. I don't know, but if you go back and look on Droitwich Hoarders house, I think it is, you'll see. So Droitwich Spa is a lovely town. It's goes back to the Roman times. We've got salt here that comes up naturally, and apparently it's for every 10 litres of salt, there's 2.5 pounds of salt, and the only thing to rival that is the Dead Sea, apparently. Bit of useless information for you. So I'll take you around the house. I have been before, and I have made a video not long ago, but it was my first video, and to be honest, you know, when you look back on your videos and you think that's shit, and that's what I did. I look back for, it's pretty shit. So I've got the drone with me as well, so I'm going to try and get the drone up as well, get a bit of footage. I've got a new editing tool, which is really good, really easy to use. I'm still trying to get my head round some software at the moment, so bear with me. Please like the video, please press the bell, notification bell, and subscribe. It will help me. I'm hoping to get 4 subscribers by the end of next year. So yeah, okay, let's crack on. Right guys, so when I just done the intro, it's kind of a little den. When I was here last time, there's a sign up here. What's that say? What's it? Respect the Koch. Yeah, it must be a gang or some kids. So that's just been put up recently. It's an old door there. It looks like it's off an old truck. Like I said, there are some vintage, well, there were vintage cars here. That wasn't here last time. It's an old bumper. Anyone knows what that is? Well, I'll take you around the barns first, and then we'll do the house. I did it the other way around last time. So here's some of the old tyres. Not very interesting. Pitchfork. Not sure if anyone's here actually. A few things have moved. I'm sure this wasn't here last time, and I was only here probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like I said, the video was crap, so, and it was snowing as well. This is sad. This was here last time, obviously. So it's some old horse tack. That's chain goes across there and it pulls trucks. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Shame. It's going to waste. So I don't know a lot about the place, to be honest. Again, only what other Urbexes have put on there. It's like this used to be for cattle. Shame. These old timber barns, you can actually still see the wooden pegs that they put it together with. Would have been amazing back in the day. It's just a shame. Unfortunately, these places, they're just left, aren't they? Because they're too expensive to, you know, they're usually listed buildings, too expensive to renovate, and it's just easier to let them fall down and rebuild on them eventually. Lovely. Roof is quite new though, this bit. I think they were storing some hay, straw in there at some point. Not recently, but more recently than it's been vacant. Again, here's some of the old tyres. You can see how thin they are. Dunlops, Avon. I did the house last time first, but we'll go this way. And that way, hopefully you'll watch the rest of the video, so you have something to look forward to. And I will get the drone up. Just one thing with the drone, guys, I see a lot of people using drones. If they're over, I think it's 250 grams, you do have to register them with the Civil Aviation. It's only £9, a little quick online course, and you're legal then for the year. I've done mine, so you're given a number, and you just put it on your drone, tape it on there, and you're legal. Look at it. There's a hole in the roof. So this is the barn. If you watch the other YouTube channels, there's lots of old vintage cars in here. You can still see the old tyres, bits of old car parts, still some old horse bits here still. That's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. Bit of history. That's fine. Let's hang it up there. Few car parts there. There's another barn over there just in front of the house. We'll go into that next. But that was full of cars as well, apparently. Yeah. It's an old cart, or part of. Looked quite nice out on display actually, wouldn't it? Bit of modern art. Last time I was here, it was really deep in snow. It was we're in January at the moment. Sorry, we're in February, but it was January I came, and we had a bit of snow. I mean, you can still see a bit on the ground from the other day. It's -4 today. It's freezing. So with the snow, you couldn't really see a lot. But the good thing is, we couldn't even get through here last time. I had to walk around. Oh my god. This is in a bit better condition. I don't think this had cars in this one actually. I think it was just the other one. The other one's bigger. This looks like it's not been here. It's not fresh obviously, but it's not been here that long. It's probably a couple of years ago. It's an old bow saw down there. Cut the wood for the log fire. Ah, there's an outbuilding, a toilet. Didn't see that last time. So sad. I know everywhere Urbex says this, but if they had the money, I'd love to buy these places and just renovate them back to the way they were. Ah, is this an old toilet? Look at this. I didn't see this last time. Is it a toilet? Yeah, it's the old toilet, so you would have had the toilet seat on there. Shed some light on it. Probably a composting toilet actually. So you would have done your job there. Seat would have rested on here. That would have been a lot deeper obviously, and then the other end, once it had all sort of decomposed, they would have cobwebs. They would have just probably, you know, put it in the garden. Little door handle. That's a mess. Lovely. I honestly didn't see that last time. Is there a window around there? Just making sure I had my video camera on then. Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, so they would have probably scooped it out there maybe. I think that's what it is. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to be here at night time when you're on, would you? I'm a bit of a coward when it comes to these old bottles down here. It's a bit of the land. I didn't come this way last time because it was all overgrown, but I think because of the snow it's kind of flattened it down a bit. See if I can get to the back of the house. Oh my god, come on. Ouch. Shit. Ouch. Oh, could have just walked around there, couldn't I? So this would have been all part of the fields, belonged to the farmer, and a bit of the old fencing there. No, you can't get through this way. It's a bummer. Tell you what, I'll turn this off just whilst I get through. That's the old boundary fence for the house, garden. So this would have been the garden. Not all the treasures buried under there. So what I also do, I do a lot of metal detecting as well. So it's not all going to be urbexing, it's going to be metal detecting. I do a lot of, well, I'm going to start doing a few, you know, like castles and historic buildings, ancient monuments. And give you a rundown on the places, so a bit of a mix of everything really. I'd like to do this more, but it's kind of finding the places, and with my job I can't really get arrested, so I've got to kind of do everything legal. There's a place not far from here, an old hotel, which I'm going to try and get permission to get into legally. It's just changed hands, so I'm going to knock a lot of it down, so I'll try and get in there before they do it. If you let me or not, I don't know. So, right, let's go to the house. Sorry if I'm sniffling, guys, it's freezing. It's the, what's that? An old iron. It's an old goods car, an old guards wagon, isn't it? The train, the old trains. Probably past beyond. Let's get some light in here. Probably beyond restoring. Yeah, sad. It's just sad that people let it get into this state and there's no one to hand it over to. I think the roof looks worse than it was last time. Yeah, if you go onto the other YouTube channels done about 2 years ago, the roof was actually all intact. There's nothing wrong with it at all. This wasn't out last time, so kids have been here and just thrown stuff out. There's a television there, that wasn't it. I mean, I'm only going back 4 weeks ago. None of this was like this, so sadly it's visited. Show you the outbuilding first. Visited and just, you know, kids bored and wrecked. I say kids, you've got some irresponsible adults as well out there who are complete idiots. Trust me, I used to be a prison officer, so I know. This probably was, I don't know, there was electrics in here. Maybe the bathroom, because there's no bathroom inside that I could see last time. Goes out to the back garden. The door handle still works. I mean, these are quite modern. These, not modern, but you know, the actual brackets are quite modern. So this is quite a recent feature from the house. So yeah, it's not been vacant. I don't think it's been vacant that long. Well, I say, you know, in terms of what a lot of the buildings are, and you see some that are 40 years, 50 years abandoned, but I think within the last 20 years, plasters So this was an addition. I don't think the electric works anymore. Ouch. Just got a twig hit my ear that's freezing cold. And I haven't got small ears, by the way. Right. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't come here at night time, and you know. So there's a door here that's propped up. That wasn't propped up last time, that was on the floor. So I don't know if someone's been tidying up, but... Hello? Imagine if someone said hello now, I'd have absolutely crap myself. So this was the kitchen, and in that corner there was an oven in one of the videos. So, you know, it's been taken. Scrap metal man's probably got it. God, this ceiling's a bit dodgy. Old electric fire. Remnants of the kitchen. Pots and pans. It's frozen, the water's frozen. Look, that is actually frozen. It's that cold. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump my drone. You know, you can't help but stand on stuff. That looks like oh, what the old skybox. So again, it's not, you know, we've been the last 20 years. I know Sky's been around a long time. Oh, look at that old tape deck. Why, you know, why do people trash these places? Oh my God, that's definitely an old teas maid. I've got a teas maid at home, and she's one of the, well, she's the best girlfriend ever in the world. And they said she's one of the best. She is the best girlfriend in the world. Darling, you're the best. Is that a, oh, is that a cine film? Oh no, that's off a typewriter. I was gonna say, because I've got a lot of cine film at home, and do you know what? If it was, I would probably save that and put it onto disc. And I know we shouldn't take things, but it's just gonna get ruined, and I could save that and return the tape if I needed to. It's the other part of the tea's made. Old pots. Old deck chair there. That's off the tea's made. Yeah, I think this would probably need a lot of renovating. I know we had a friend who had a grade 2 listed, and they got one wall done that was smaller than that, and it was like £40,000 just to get done. It's got to be done properly, so you can't understand why people don't. It's like being a fire, smelted. I didn't really have a good look in here last time. It was like I said, it was my first Urbex, so I was a bit nervous, to be fair. We are in lockdown, guys, but I'm on my own, and it's an old paintbrush. I'm on my own, and I'm not far from home. I actually live in Droitwich, so this is my daily exercise before people start criticising me. Meat hook up there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to swap lights because it's a bit bright, this one. Turn that one off. Oh no, get a bit more of an effect. Add to the atmosphere. Holy shit, what have I... What's this? Is that a microwave? Yeah, it's a cooker, isn't it? It's not a microwave. It's one of those there, like, I've got one of those for camping. Old cupboard there. This is a meat safe, this. Hang on. Let's get this out. So, that looks, I don't know if that's a toilet or... Is that a toilet? Oh, I just touched it. So that might have been the toilet. Sit on that, do your jobs, and chuck it away. Yeah, so this here, this is a meat safe. So you would just have your food, you just have your food in there. And your meat, stop all the, this is another meat safe. So they're called meat safes. And they are what they are. They are for your meat. It's a nice sofa that. Can I have a nice little chair? Do that up. There's a fire there. See the red? It's just under. I don't know if you can see it. There's two bulbs that are red underneath there. They would just give the fire effect on the electric fires. It's mad because there's a nice fire here. I'm going to show you in a minute. It would have pretty much. Oh, there's bits of the ceiling falling down on top of me. I'm trying not to stand on anything. I know it's all trash, but got to show some respect in these places, even though it's already been absolutely trashed by idiots. Oh, there's an old jacket there. It's our jacket. Yeah, the old farmer's jacket. Shame. Pair of shoes. Oh. A handbag, saw a bit of leather. So that would have been the kitchen. And when you see the videos from 2 or 3 years ago of this place, you know, all the furniture's in place. This was all intact. It's the old sideboard. This is the understairs. Probably where, like I said last time, you would have kept your kids. Got a bed in there, fantastic, out of the way. Old television. Living for, doesn't work. Cutting up your chips and potatoes back in the day, deep fry them. Headband. What's that? Some kind of, I don't know, like a heating water or coffee, I'm not sure. I'm pretty good on my artefacts. Being an old man, being in my 50s myself, I tend to know what most things are. That's an old heater. I wouldn't like to plug that in. It's an old Ottoman. Original people then were people called Lloyd Loom. They used to make, basically it was paper wrapped round wire, and they'd make furniture out of it. Lloyd Loom. Used to be really popular, but it's not so sought after now. So, an old lamp made out of plaster. Yeah. Just love the old wallpaper as well. I lived in an old Victorian terrace in Manchester, in Oldham. It's where I'm from, Manchester, not from Oldham, I don't admit to that. But I had some old wallpaper in the cellar and I kept it and framed it. It's really nice. I don't know why I did that, but I did. An old portable television there. Is it? Yeah, I think it's an old portable TV. It's crazy, isn't it, how we've gone from big TVs and all of a sudden to small TVs, to flat screens. Some videos here. 6 days, 7 nights. Who's in that? Harrison Ford. Oh yeah, it's a good film that. It's another Urbex have been here, by the way. Airborne. Mr. Airborne. Because he does a lot of drone work, he's called that. And he's just done one. I watched him the other day. It's hilarious. He does a bank, and all the police turned up with dogs. And but fair play, dogs were put away, and the police were sound about it and let them go once they showed him his website. It's all fire, love it. It's an oven as well, so you would have had your dinner, cooked your dinner, kept it warm. Probably still works as well. That's where you open the chimney. Actually, that's where you hang things from. So I think, although it seems the wrong way around, I don't know, maybe you would have hung stuff from there, keep warm. I can see, guys, the roof is, let me just shed a bit more light on this with the other. The roof is ready to come down. I think the only thing holding it up is this beam, thank goodness. So I am going to be really careful. I have been upstairs before. The steps missing, so I had to do a bit of a commando style leap of faith. So I'm not going to go in the rooms. But when the rooms were shown last time on one of the videos, they were all, the beds were in place, mattresses were on the beds, and it's just, you know, it's just been trashed. Old nails in the wall where there was just hung stuff, and better not pull that out, it might fall down. No door. Old settee. Jesus, what was that? Yeah, this on the floor here is an old radio, old valve radio, and when you actually on the video, on the video from a few years ago that someone did, this was all intact. Well, it was all wooden. Lovely old radio. But sadly, it's under the stairs. What's this here? It's an old plant pot. Little buffet. As you can see, it's 2 steps missing. But there's a bar here, so I'll grab onto that and then pull myself up. I'll be laughing. So I'll just rest that 2 seconds while I get up. Doesn't get any easier when you get older. Do you know what? I haven't been out in the army that long, 6 years. I'm 55. I was fit as a fiddle 6 years ago. No aches in my knees. You leave. That's what happens. See, this wasn't down last time, so somebody's been in here recently. I don't know if it's another Urbex or just kids. I'm going to go in a bit further, but I'm not going to go that far because the floor is honestly ready to drop. To turn the light off. So this was all intact, the bed was there. Again, like, I'm not going to go in, I'll show you around the door. Old fireplace. There is a loft space as well. Try and get the camera up there, not sure if I can. Like I said, I said on the last video I made from this place that just imagine if I think of aliens and stuff in the roofs, and crap myself playing the video back in case I see something. Second bedroom. Again, I'm not going to go in because the floor. I just put my camera around the corner and there's nothing there. Let's have a look in the loft. So, look. If you see anything, don't tell me. Casper! No. Yeah, not a lot to see up here. Again, guys, there's not a lot to see at this house, but it's just interesting. See, that padlock's been, that wasn't there last time. South, what does that say? That wasn't on there. It says soul, spiritual, positive time. Oh, it's someone there. Some young lovebirds have put a padlock on there, but that wasn't there. So I'm going to turn the camera off just while I go downstairs. Right, camera back on because I'm down the stairs. Anyway, so that's upstairs in the loft. 2 bedrooms. Nice little. I bet it would have been really warm in here. Right then, so I'll show you outside now. Let me see nothing here now. Okay, so that was the inside. I'm going to do this again in a few years, just to see how much more it's actually fallen down, or hopefully maybe someone will buy it and do something with it, but very doubtful. So this is the actual garden. We didn't come this way either yesterday, the other day, or the other month, last month, losing track. What's that down there? Oh, it's an old cat. It's an old camera. Say cheese, it says. 35mm. It's an old film in there as well. I'll be past it. Yeah. Shame. It's amazing, isn't it? You know, back in my day, you had 12, 24, 36 exposures and that was it. Now you can take as many as you want. It's brilliant. So this would have been the garden path. So I'm going to lead you up the garden path. As you can see, it's all overgrown. And main road is pretty much here. Really good because you can't actually hear anything from up there. Oh, there's some rubbish down here. What's this? Don't know what that is. No barrel. Lots of rubbish. Lots of VHS videos as well. Dirty weekend. Hopefully, my fingers crossed, this weekend will be. Hey, that's old Polaroid. It's an old Polaroid film, that. John Lennon glasses. This is the old gate, so this leads down to the main road. Look at that lovely old gate. Should we close it? We can close it. No, it won't close. The old lady coming down here with her shopping. '60s, '70s sunglasses there. God. What's that? Electric shaver. Still got the charger. There's the videos. Beatles about. It was an 80s programme that on TV. Jeremy Beadle. Must be quite funny. Probably not PC these days. Probably upset someone. Okay guys, so I'm going to try and get the drone up now and just get a view from the top. Change the battery on my GoPro. Again, there's not a great deal to see, but you know, I thought I'd show you anyway. Oh, these are the old, that would have been off an old wall. And the old stones. I know, I just find them interesting. Anything old, I find interesting, apart from myself. I'm pretty boring. No comments, anyone please. This is the old well as well down here. Or is it the well? Someone said it was a well. I think it's either a well. Yeah, it is the old well. So down there's the old well. It has been covered up, so that's good. Right, so I'm gonna go to the barn where there's a bit of flat ground, and I'm gonna get the drone up. So yeah, so that's the Hoarders house, and sadly it's going to be gone soon.